Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a watch from Trintec, a brand that I've featured on the channel before. This is their new NAV-03 Gyro B. Now there also is another series called the Horizon, which is a bit different in terms of the dial. But today we're taking a look at the NAV-03 Gyro B, which is a blacked out pilot watch. I think it's pretty cool, and definitely quite a pretty cool way to tell the time. Here's the box it actually comes in, just wanted to show you. It's pretty simple with a flip open here. You get your warranty and the watch is in there. And yeah, the packaging is fine. This watch sells for, I believe it's on sale now for $3.99. And I will drop a link to their website in the description below. So here in front of you is the NAV-03 Gyro, as you can see, with the blacked out sandblasted case. So this case is solid 316L stainless steel all around. As you can see, and it's very nicely sandblasted in a black color, as you can see here. And it's pretty nice. It's very smooth. The sides are very smooth, as you can see here. Everything is just very smooth and very well done. As you can see, obviously, this dial might seem a bit confusing if you've never seen something like this before, but it's basically a seconds hand sweeping around with double-sided sweeping seconds hand and a double-sided hour hand there. As you can see, we have 0 through 12 marked over here. Let's get into some basic specifications first. Now this watch is 100 meters water resistant, which is actually pretty cool for a pilot's watch. We get a screw down crown and a screw down case back. So I thought that was nice. Having 100 meters always makes me feel a bit more secure. And it's definitely, good enough to swim with in a pool. So I'm happy about that. Now the watch itself, of course, has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, which is actually pretty good, as you can see. When the light goes over it, you can still read the dial crispy and clear, so no problems there. Now the case is 42 millimeters. In terms of diameter, it's 13.5 millimeters thick there, which is really not that thick. It's very kind of slim though on this portion, and the part where the smooth bezel is a little bit taller there. We have 4 screws here, as you can see, which kind of reminds me of their clocks. Trintec makes some pretty cool clocks as well. You can check those out. Those are really interesting. Anyway, so the 42 millimeter diameter case, 13.5 thick. We have a pair of 22 millimeter lugs here, which is perfect for a 42 millimeter case. The watch really doesn't wear that big. It might look bigger from the front because we have the circular shape, and then the lugs kind of just, the lugs aren't really that big though, as you can see here. They're kind of short and stout here, as you can see. They're really not that big, held with screws as well. So I think that's pretty neat. Anyway, looking at the actual finishing on the watch, it's good. I don't really see any blemishes or anything like that that should be notable. The sticker is still on the case back. I'm going to go ahead and peel that off right now, as you can see here. And as you can see, the case back is pretty cool as well. It's screwed down. States NAV-03 Gyro, all stainless steel, 10 ATM, NAV-03 DG, Trintec Industries. Nice little airplane there. I thought that's pretty cool to match the airplane on the dial. Now getting into the movement, we do have the NH35A inside of here, which most of you guys are very familiar with, of course. It's used widely across, in many brands, from smaller brands, micro brands, to even larger brands as well. It's a very reliable movement. You have about a 40-hour power reserve. We get hacking, we get hand winding, so it's pretty much everything that you want. It beats at 3 Hertz. Which isn't too bad there, and the sweep is quite smooth, and even looks smoother with this long double-sided hand here. Now, as you can see, if you've never read a watch like this before, it's going to be a little different for you, obviously. As you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the crown here and just demonstrate. So first position, we get self-winding, which is actually really smooth, and the crown has a nice knurling and grip on it, very sturdy, no wobble, very smooth. So you have self-winding in the first position. Second position, we have a ghost date, and then we have your hacking position. As you can see, the second hand has come to a halt here. So we have this one long hand here, as you can see, which goes around the whole dial. And basically, to set the time, right now would be 12 o'clock, obviously, where it's pointing at 12 o'clock. And it goes by increments. So as you can see, that would be 15, 30, 45, and 60 to 1 o'clock. And that's pretty much it. It's very simple. So as you can see here, 12 o'clock, 12:15, 12:30, 12:45, 1 o'clock, 1:15. Push this back down and screw that back in. You can also set the exact seconds with the sweeping seconds hand there. So very easy to operate, very easy to read. Yeah, for a pilot, just to look quickly, see quickly at the time, or read really at a glance. You can just see what hour it is or in between. I think it's quite legible and good for a pilot. So all in all, it's a very legible watch. I really like the orange airplane here with the Trintec logo down at the 6 o'clock position. Also, there's really good lume on this watch. All of the numerals are lit up with the markers, and it looks really nice at night, as well as this long hour hand, which is pretty cool. So I will get you a lume shot in the end of the video, but let's take a look at the strap. So we have a 22mm kind of rubber style pilot strap here, which is kind of marked off with kind of encrusted diamond rubber here, which is pretty cool. Definitely gives it a nice look. The bulk of the front of the strap definitely matches the bulk of the actual watch. We get a blacked out strap as well with two keepers here. Both are moving. And all in all, it's a very comfortable strap. I'm pretty much used to these straps from Trintec. They use straps like this or of the same quality across most of their pilot watches. And I've never really had an issue with them. They're pretty decent straps. Now, the lume shot. Let's get into the lume shot and see what the lume is all about. And as I stated, the lume is pretty potent on this watch. I only held the flashlight over it for about, I would say about 3 or 4 seconds. And as you can see, the skeletonized pointer hour hand is very, very nice. We kind of have a needle end over here on the other side. The tips of the sweeping seconds hand are both lit up on both sides, all the numerals markers and the markers on top. And the lume does last pretty long, so I think they did a pretty good job on the lume here. If you had a 6.5-inch wrist like me, this is how this watch would fit. As you can see, it's definitely very wearable. It's definitely very legible as well. There's a light over it right now, and it's still very legible at an angle. And yeah, I think it's a very nice looking watch. It's definitely comfortable on the strap. I would definitely not change the strap out. I think the black on black strap on the black on black case looks very nice there. Definitely a very really aviation feel. Obviously, it's an aviation brand from Canada, Trintec. They've been around for quite a long time, and they're quite reputable as well. So it definitely fits nice on the wrist. My wrist is 6.5 inches, and that's across. Might stick out 1mm over on one side, but I have really no issue with that. So there you have it, guys. This is the Trintec NAV-03 Gyro B. There obviously is another variation, just straight stainless steel. I thought the black one was cool, so I definitely went for this one. It definitely gives it a really stealthy pilot look. Something that you can also wear every day. I wouldn't necessarily call this something you can wear with a suit, more of a casual, sporty, or aviation, if you're flying an airplane, of course. But nonetheless, it has great specs. It has the NH35, it has 100 meters, has decent finishing and this nice sandblasted finish, nice sapphire crystal, a unique design, a unique way to tell time. And yeah, I think the price is okay at $399. It's on sale right now, so I would definitely jump on that if you're looking to pick up one of these. Because I'm not sure how long that will last, of course. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave it down in the comments section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. You can find some other Trintec watch reviews on this channel as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, throw me a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button in the right corner. It's the big red button if you forgot. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.